Christian David. Also at forward from Angeles City, Pampanga, number 23, Richard Escoto. From Parañaque City, at guard, number 6, JV Casio. And also at guard from Batangas, number 2, Cedric Bearfield. Head coach for Blackwater is Jeffrey Carriazo. And now introducing the starters for the Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. From Digos, Davao del Sur, at guard, number 9, Scotty Thompson. Also at guard from Angeles City, Pampanga, number 14, Stephen Hall. From San Simon, Pampanga, at forward, number 3, Jamie Malonzo. At forward from Cagayan Valley, number 1, Troy Rosario. And from Sasmuan, Pampanga, at center, number 25, Japet Aguilar. Head coach of the Gin Kings is Tim Cone. Game officials are Peter Balao, Mike Lordeliza, Jenny Nicandro, and Jason Vipinoso.
This game is Sports Arena starting 5 for Blackwater, Casio, Bearfield, Clifford Hopia, Christian David, and Richard Escoto. Meanwhile, for Barangay Ginebra, Scotty Thompson, Stephen Holt, Japet Aguilar, Jamie Malonzo, and Troy Rosario. Rounding out the starting 5 for the Gin Kings as we get ready for our tip-off here. Our referees, Peter Balao, Lordeliza, Nicandro, and Vipinoso. As we get ready, first possession of this ball game will be with Barangay Ginebra. Barangay Ginebra touting this, on average, tall lineup for the Gin Kings up against Blackwater, and Troy Rosario instantly.
This is a starting unit. Talking about Ginebra that has everyone averaging in double figures, and that's how good this score is for Coach Tim Cone. And there in the first possession, a shot coming off a pass.
JV Casio wide open, gets the 3 for Blackwater. Meanwhile, Blackwater, Coach Rod, inserting Clifford Hopia into the starting lineup to add to that, maybe shore up that defense and those
rebounding that Bell mentioned earlier. Casio's averaging 4 points a game. 46% though from three-point territory. It's 7 of 15 heading to this match here for Blackwater.
Again, big responsibility here for Clifford Hopia, trying to guard Japet, but that doesn't matter as Malonzo just drains it over Christian David.
Coming off a 15-point performance on 41% shooting, built around 50% from the three-point line at 4 out of 8.
Meanwhile, Cedric Bearfield now being shaded by Jamie Malonzo.
Nice matchup.
That's a great matchup, and he buries it in the face of Malonzo.
Earlier it was Malonzo over Bearfield. Now it's Bearfield over Malonzo. And then the reaction after the basket.
As we see Scotty now getting it to Holt. Again, really great names here, great matchups here all across the floor. As Malonzo being guarded now by David. Japet against the younger Clifford Hopia, who definitely has the size, and blocks Aguilar. Escoto, nice give and go, nice fake, and Blackwater with an early 7-4 start.
Under 85 points. At one time, they scored only 72. That was against the Road Warriors 3 games ago. Escoto getting a lot of floor time from Coach Jeffrey Carriazo.
As Bearfield using that Escoto screen. Bearfield kicks it out. Escoto hesitates, shoots, and scores. Hot start for the Bossing.
Matchup against the taller Troy Rosario, but definitely has that good scoring weapon from the long ball, which is from Rainbow territory. 6-point lead with nearly 3 minutes of action here in quarter 1.
That's another timeout. Look at this. Bearfield just stops and pops. Versus a timeout from Coach Tim. What a tough shot here for Cedric Bearfield. And that drains. That goes in for the Blackwater Bossing. Was he stepping on the line? Looks like he was stepping on the line. As we have a timeout here early in the first, 9-10 remaining.
In terms of presence and a good cornerstone looking forward, of course, together with Christian David.
I didn't know JV Casio still had hops like that, blocking that shot from Scotty Thompson.
Please don't be surprised. That's why he's a starter still for Coach Jeff.
Bearfield feeling it, missing this one, and Scotty grabbing the board. Blackwater with an 8-point lead. Scotty to the corner, Malonzo. Ginebra, quick ball movement here. Troy with a matchup against Escoto. Attacks. Troy Rosario takes advantage.
Definitely glad to be in the lair of the Gin Kings. Looking for another championship. Has won 1 title so far, and that was with the TNT franchise.
Meanwhile, David missing from the outside, so Barangay Ginebra goes the other way. Holt wide open all day. Gets the friendly roll.
Ginebra had 48 points from the three-point line.
Better defense here in the first quarter. RK, nice fake, fades. Oh, what a shot by RK. RJ couldn't hit the wide open layup. And that's a lucky stop here for the Blackwater Bossing. That's a 4. RK Ilagan drains it.
He forced his own shots, which ultimately backfired. To get his confidence back, RK narrated how he started watching highlights of himself way back from his college years to get his confidence going. And that's what we've been seeing early in this game. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Belle. But Barangay Ginebra out of that 30-second timeout. What a beautiful play to get RJ Abarientos wide open from the outside.
Well, I think aside from running that last offense, coming off a timeout, it's more of the defensive mindset.
As they get the stop here, Holt kicks it out. RJ to the corner. Scotty, he makes the 3.
Again, a shot coming off a pass. So far, the percentage is lower for the Gin Kings, but let's see how well they defend Blackwater and try to stay closer before the quarter is done.
RK against RJ. That's a screen. Look at that. That's power, and that's a fake and a finish.
No blackout.
Shoots a 3. That doesn't go. Scotty ahead of everybody. Andrade just gets it. Scotty just gets it easily on the layup. This has been a great matchup between these two, Bearfield and Thompson. RK kicks it back out. Bearfield grabs it. No. Scotty attacking. Scotty kicks it out. Jamie Malonzo with a finish. He's on pace to maybe tie that one. Already has 3 rebounds as well. So
just a workhorse, really. Tireless.
Themselves more defensively and to be more strategic and challenging Blackwater's shots. He also pointed out that the Bossing have been playing them very physical, so they have to move quicker and move smarter. Back to you, gentlemen.
oh, that's a tip in by Trotter after Malilin missed the wide open layup.
This defensive effort coming from Scotty Thompson once again.
Malonzo, meanwhile, takes advantage.
And you can see why. Weaving his way, zigzagging his way, finishing against 4, not just 3 players from Blackwater Bossing.
And again, that forces a quick timeout from coach. 27-23. Rosario against Escoto. Troy has been taking advantage of that matchup.
Nice pass.
And Damos gets it a roll in.
That's his game. A jump shooting big. Deadly facing up. Again, a shot coming off a pass. Down at 21-11 since that time. It has been a 14-6 run for the Gin Kings, bridging the first and second quarters.
Blackwater can't find any offense right now, but gets the ball back. Great effort for the Bossing. David to Chua. Chua, fade away. That's his patented shot. Gets the basket plus the foul. This is again running start here for Bearfield. 1-on-3. Bearfield. Oh, what a move. Oh, put back dunk.
A second time on that nice trail job for the Bossing. 4-point run here for the Red Shirts after the lead was down at 29-25.
Damos gets the 2 back. Silences the Blackwater crowd for a bit. Oh, wow. Okay, David. Showing us the hops on that last play.
It's about 6'6". Good vertical as well.
Very athletic as well. Chua now posting up Adamos. Leans in. Trying to draw the foul. Mitchell kicks it out. Bearfield wide open. Yes, sir. Gets the 3.
Offensive rebounds given up by Ginebra.
Team right now getting those boards. Take a look at this one more time.
Nice 7-2 run here against the Gin Kings.
And right now we're halfway point of the. We're past the halfway point of the second quarter as a 3 by Troy from the outside. Great effort by Holt.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Scotty inside, Troy with the finish and the foul.
Get you a nice extra possession and then the find. As Rosario missed a 3-ball earlier, but Scotty feeds Troy once again.
All while guarding Cedric Bearfield here in the first half. Bearfield, look at the shiftiness of this guy and drains it. Wow, what a move. What a sequence.
Not even that help defense coming from Malonzo will deter Cedric Bearfield. 2-possession lead for Blackwater.
And just a born scorer here. 11 points already for Bearfield. Scotty. Japet shoots over Hopia. That's a good shot by Japet Aguilar.
Good misdirection by Aguilar. Too much pace given up by Hopia. Should realize Japet has that in his offensive arsenal.
David goes to Chua. Coach Tim asking for a travel there. Oh, what a move by Chua. Just can't finish. 38-35. Scotty. Malonzo for 3. Oh, Hopia just gets overpowered by Rosario. Now getting those points inside. Japet Aguilar against Hopia once again. Quick move. Japet inside. Basket plus the foul.
And again, the resurgence. The #1 scorer. Out of their top rebounders. And definitely a big reason why.
Holt steps back, shoots. Short. Rebound by Malonzo. Gets the... Oh, what a finish by Malonzo.
This is a starting unit talking about the Gin Kings, which is averaging 67 points per game. All of them scoring in double figures. Ginebra fueled by a 15-2 run. Down 9, behind by 11, up 4 at this stage.
And they've also turned up the intensity
The defensive,
on defense.
yes, energy, that's right.
Bearfield, though, stops the run with another tough jumper.
Tough shot.
13 points for Cedric Bearfield.
That's 13. 7 here in quarter 2, 6 points in the first.
42-40, 45 seconds remaining. Back to Scotty. Steps back, shoots. Scotty scores!
And that's the irony of it all. Missing 2 free throws, hitting a mid-range jumper.
Again, that tough mid-range jumper by Scotty. 4-point lead, back up for Barangay Ginebra. Bearfield shoots a 3. He's feeling it right now.
He has scored over 50% of their total output here in quarter 2. Now it's 16 points. 10 second quarter points. That's 10 of the 18 points of Blackwater here in the quarter.
Just so talented, Cedric Bearfield. RK Ilagan fighting against Scotty here in the post. Malonzo pushing. Troy with the reverse.
Why force it when there's someone open? Seems to be the banner, the tagline for the Gin Kings. How many times have we seen it? Not just in this game, but through the years for Coach Tim Cone with his offensive system.
And that beats a second quarter buzzer as Barangay Ginebra surges here in the second quarter. Gets it to Malonzo. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Kicks back out of Scotty. Scotty, long 3. Yes, sir! Cross-court pass to Holt. Holt attacks the smaller Casio. Scotty one more time. Scotty back-to-back!
They were also warned not to allow their frustrations to get in the way because these frustrations would push them to go individually and play things that are out of their system. Meanwhile, Coach Chort asked...
One bump, finish, and the put back by Aguilar.
The second leading scorer was their top scorer in their loss, their last match up to this point.
Escoto, Andrade, floater. Wow, lid is closed right now for Blackwater. Finally, Escoto shoots it over the taller Japet Aguilar.
That is the shot that he deserves because he shot it over the outstretched arms of Japet Aguilar. And even Japet approved of that last shot.
Blackwater asking for a violation there. RJ Barrientos missing. Aguilar. Ball ends up with Escoto. Bearfield with some space here. He's against Barrientos. Let's see. They go back to Escoto. Bearfield shoots it. Bearfield makes another triple. That is short. Oh, Andrade just casually walking into that basketball and loses it. Holt finishes. Yes, sir.
Unselfish move on the part of RJ Barrientos, really. Had an open look, but knew that Holt had a wide open driving lane.
It's a 10-point game. Now Barangay Ginebra puts 4 on the board. Bearfield blows by Scotty.
Wow.
You know how hard that is to do, to just blow by Scotty on that layup.
And how this move, able to cut into the angle of the defender. Almost 20 points or over 20 points already for Bearfield.
But they still have this guy, Cedric Bearfield, has been on a roll. Look at that, just breaks down the defense, shoots a three. My goodness, Cedric Bearfield with a triple.
That's the red flag here for Ginebra. Shooting better.
And we've been saying, Coach, he needs Robin right now on the floor, but Batman is doing everything here for the Blackwater Bossing.
The turnovers hurting Ginebra in the last few possessions.
Troy. Oh, sneaks that in. 4.
This one
What
was
this?
the previous play. That was a nice screen assist, by the way, coming from Ginto.
And they turn the ball over again. Andrade gets it to Malilin. Bearfield's wide open. Nobody sees him. RK shoots it and ties us at 62.
Ginebra streaking, but right now ties the scoreline at 62. 11 points.
Massive run here by the Blackwater Bossing to knot us up at 62 apiece with 4:17 remaining.
Used to be called
Ultra. I still call it Ultra, Coach. I don't know why. I'm much younger, but I still call it Ultra. But what an answer here for Barangay Ginebra. Jamie Malonzo hits a 3 out of a timeout.
Again, making the adjustment against the change-up defense for Blackwater. Good reply here for Ginebra after Blackwater tied the scoreline at 62.
Bearfield shoots another 3. Bearfield almost made that one. Ginto inside, muscling his way. Oh, blocks himself in the ring. Falls to the floor, and the putback is good by Malilin.
So the shorter front line has been able to help out Blackwater come back after being behind by as much as 10 points here in the third.
Coach Tim immediately calls on for Japet Aguilar right now to jump off the bench. They need a scoring and presence here. Holt, back-to-back triples by the Gin Kings.
RJ continues to be cold from the three-point line.
Oh, in and out, hesitation, and the finish by RK Ilagan.
In double figures after being held scoreless in that game versus Meralco. Good comeback here for Ilagan.
He's picking up the slack of Christian David in scoring here in this ball game.
Points off the bench generated by Ilagan.
He's fighting on defense down low as everybody's trying to post him up. They kick it out. RJ. Japet. Oh, he's on target.
The blitzing defense. But first, this hesitation.
Wow.
Show the jumper.
Minute of the third quarter. RK fakes, bumps, shoots. Oh, what a finish! A way taller Jamie Malonzo.
And a heftier defender. Bounce off Malonzo. The craftiness to still take the shot. It was a 16 points per game.
Extra pass, gets read perfectly. RK off and running, Malonzo with him. Floater, RK with another one!
For continuous repetitions.
It just freezes Jamie Malonzo, not expecting that floater. They go inside. Abarientos leans in, missing. RJ gets the putback to fall.
It's always
Big Bearfield still on the bench. RK now hasn't let go of the ball in this possession. Shoots over RJ Abarientos, and RK continues to cook.
He had 6 points in very few minutes in quarter number 2. At the end of the third, he was in double figures and has emerged to be the second leading scorer for them. But more than that, a killer stretch here for Ilagan. Back to 1-point lead for Blackwater.
Great pass by Jason David, wide open to the corner. Abarientos. His turn. Can't make it. Scotty with the board. No, David gets it.
80% shooting for Ilagan, 8 out of 10 in 22 minutes.
I'd go back to RK. They go to David instead. David takes the contact plus the foul. Scoring here in this ball game. Take a look at this great drive by Christian David.
And this is one reason why Blackwater was held.
RK, let's see. He's been hot. Oh, what a move! RK over Javed!
Suddenly he was gone. The in and out.
But they on the fake, coach.
Oo, biglang nakalusot. Biglang nasa ilalim na. The magical explosion of Ilagan continues against Ginebra.
Troy gets fouled by Andrade.
To score this one. The screen assist by Hopia. This in and out. That one froze the defense of Japet.
I have an answer for you, coach. Who can contain RK?
Who?
Coach Jeff.
He's not taking out.
Gets it to Japet. Japet against Hopia. Throws it out to Holt. Great defense by Blackwater right now. Still a lot of time here. Scotty! Oh!
And this is the reason why. Ball reversal, extra pass, the Scotty Thompson factor. Back.
As Bearfield has suddenly cooled off here. Andrade out. David, they need this. Christian David wakes up with a 3.
Sooner than late. Malonzo lost contact. And David punishes him with a 3 ball. His first of this contest. Tied at 84. Halfway mark has already been reached.
9 points for Christian David. Scotty now. Attacks Andrade. Spins. Turns the corner. David for 3. David makes it!
David was the best player for Ginebra after being reactivated in lieu of LA Tenorio. Hits an all-important 3 ball to regain the lead for Ginebra.
Christian David finds the bottom of the net with a friendly roll, and they're pumped up right now.
We knew that it was coming sooner or later for Christian David. Now he has been able to get his scoring groove.
And Malonzo gets a reverse.
It's 8 of the 16 points, or 50% of the total output coming from Christian David.
Scotty breaks down the defense and jump it with the throwdown.
Very critical defensively.
RK almost made that tough shot. Troy attacking David, kicks
Nice
it out.
pass.
Japet wide open, and Barangay Ginebra with the answer.
27 assists on 36 made field goals. By the way, this is the conference best in terms of scoring for Bearfield.
Scotty falls to the corner. David gets the 3.
Troy Rosario lost his defensive cover, and David has scored 11 fourth-quarter points already. That's 11 of their 21 points here in the fourth.
Wow, Blackwater down by just 1. Holt for 3. Stephen Holt with the answer. Take a look at it one more time here.
This one.
Oh, there you go. Right foot is on the line. Barangay Ginebra. Bearfield breaks down the defense, stops, shoots, short arms it. Get the putback. Malilin battling inside, gets the basket of fall.
1 against 4.
Defense on that possession. But look at this. Malilin battling against Japet, tips it to himself, gets the basket for the Blackwater Bossing.
1 against 3. 1 and 5 Blackwater against the 4 and 2 Gin Kings.
You wouldn't think Blackwater is 1 and 5 with how they're playing tonight.
True. No 80-point game tonight for Blackwater.
Scotty against Bearfield. Bearfield fades. Bearfield, tough shot.
Small to small screen. Isolation on that right side, the strong side of Bearfield. Against an elite defender. Over 30 points. Conference best for Bearfield.
Scotty to Holt. Holt made that big shot earlier. Shoots a 3. Misses. Tip-in is in for Troy.
The thing is that no driving lane was open. What about this light nudge to dislodge Capital?
Bearfield gets it. Out to Malilin. Shoots a 3. Oh, he ties us at 99.
Of course, did they go for a quick 2 or a 3 ball? My answer was whatever the opportunity brings. And that was an opportunity.
Scotty out, way out. Japet for the win. Oh, Japet sinks it. No
more timeout.
And Japet wins the game for Barangay Ginebra.
Perfect shot clock and game clock management coming from Scotty Thompson. There was that miscommunication as they played away from Scotty Thompson. If we can check that play again. And eventually no one was able to recover and close out against that game winner delivered by Japet Aguilar. RK Ilagan definitely frustrated after this heroic performance.
Heartbreak for the Blackwater Bossing.
On the recovery by Ginto, he was late as they tried to recover to their respective assignments. And by then, it was a little late because Japet Aguilar has been a master with that mid-range jumper throughout the Philippine Cup. Big win for the Gin Kings. Heartbreak for Blackwater Bossing.
22 big points for Japet Aguilar, none bigger than that one.